I've got one of my students here today. His name is Philip. Today we're going to start off with a very basic program for our student here, and we're going to set up the. So we'll go through the the simulation, and I'll just show you how to set the whole system up. Okay, we're going to start off first of all by choosing a guest program. Okay, Philip, are you right-handed or left-handed? Right-handed, so we're going to go right-handed. Okay, we're going to choose an open practice program for demonstration purposes. Okay, we come now to start the program. Select the difficulty level because Philip is a learner, so we're going to choose a beginner program for him. Okay, we're going to do a shielded metal arc welding. The type of joint we're going to do is a T-joint, as you can see there. The position we're going to do a 3F position for him. We're going to choose that. The type of steel that we're going to use, carbon steel. This machine chooses that as well. It gives you a choice between carbon steel, stainless steel, and aluminium. We've chosen the carbon steel. The thickness of the material, we're going to go for a 10mm plate today. And the electrode we're going to use is a E6013, which is also easy to use. And the diameter of the electrode, 2.5mm. Obviously, the system doesn't use gas. The process doesn't use gas either. We're going to go for a continuous weld. Okay, how many passes are you going to do? We're going to do one pass because it's on a beginner program. Okay, the type of way he's going to weld in it, he's going to weld in a weave pattern. So we're going to put a weave zigzag for him. We're going to choose that. Is he going to do a continuous weld? Yes, he's going to do a continuous weld. We're going to press that. Welding direction, he's going to go uphill. And then we are ready to start. Okay, start exercise. Put your helmet on. Okay, so now we're going to press the AR. It's augmented reality. So what it does is there are cameras situated inside the helmet, which he has to. We're going to press this AR button. Now it's completed. He's ready to weld. As you can see on the screen here, his whole weld is set out for him. Okay, Philip, put your PPE on. You're ready for the weld. Now the reason why he's putting on gloves is because to give it to him a sense of reality. When he's welding at the workplace, in the workshop, he's going to have to put full PPE on. So this is why we make him dress up completely in PPE so that he can have the sense of having the discomfort of all the PPE on him. So when he gets to the workplace, at the workplace or in the workshop, he won't feel out of or discomfort. Okay, now there are different icons on the screen that's going to tell him what he needs to do. Okay, the first icon I can see, it needs to tell him that he needs to be closer. So he needs to push it in closer. You can see there's a red arrow. All right, now gets to red, he's lit up. As you can see now, okay, Philip, now the different icons on the screen will tell him where he needs to correct what he's doing at the moment. The two arrows, blue arrows on the screen will tell him his speed, if he's keeping up with the correct speed. The red icon, the red circles will tell him whether his work angle or his drag angle is correct or incorrect. So he's corrected it in terms of being in the center of the weld. Now he needs to correct in terms of the direction. Okay, so now it's green. So he needs to go back to where he started with his weld, stopped his weld. Start again, go closer. Now as you can see, all the icons are green. So that means whatever he's doing is correct now. So what he needs to do, he needs to keep his eye on the contacts, on the icons in his helmet. And that will guide him in the direction that he needs to be. Whether he needs to go faster, slower, which direction he needs to put his electrode in. The purpose of this is actually for the student to develop muscle memory. When he develops his muscle memory, his training time will be reduced. If he can get it right here, he will most probably get it right in the workshop. So time, cost of material, all those things are reduced in terms of his training. From this machine, I can also get a look. We can have a look and see, if I press the clean select button, and if as he look at the weld, it actually gives him what the weld looks like from top to bottom. So he can actually see where his mistakes are. If I press the cancel button, we can view the results. I can press the view the result button, and it will give him a percentage in time in terms of where he needs to be. It's 81%, which is not bad for a beginner. There are mistakes that he has made, and these mistakes are highlighted over here. Like, for example, his arc length is a bit too long. There's porosity in his weld, spatter. He has, fortunately for him, he has no inclusions in the weld, but the rest of his parameters are quite fine. That's what gave him a pass mark of 81%. You can see his scores in the green there with a green tag, so it means he's done okay for this particular exercise. However, when I change the difficulty level on the machine, you must remember now he's at the beginner program. If I go on a more difficult level, the parameters that the icons that are on his screen start to be removed, and that increases the difficulty level on his simulated welding. So it will teach you how to weld eventually in the end. It can't replace the reality. We got to be clear about that. It can't replace the reality. However, his learning time and his face time is decreased by at least 40%. And the cost saving, the time savings, also all multiplying in the favor of the student. And he does not only need to do that position. We can go from shielded metal arc welding. I just needed to bring in a few other of these processes that we need to do. You can see here we've got a TIG machine, or we've got a TIG setting that we use as well too. Fits into the machine here. I can do TIG welding on plate. I can do TIG welding on pipe as well too, in position. I need to be. Takes me up to 6G position. And I can also do, MIG welding. Any position, all positions, all plates, all sizes, all thicknesses. So this is what we use now, and this is great. This is the future of training, welding training. Philip this is today is Philip's first time on this machine, and from where he started about an hour ago to where he is now, it's been quite a challenge, and he has improved significantly in the last hour alone. He's gone from a failure to a pass, and you've seen it yourself over here, that it has definitely enhanced his training and made his learning easier and better.